Okay. Okay, wait. Oh shit. There's one person. Share it. Okay. Should be sending people the link right now. That was really weird. I don't know why I don't know what I violated. There's like a thing that you could click for like their kids. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, people command. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until that link reshoots. Sorry guys, that was really weird. I don't know what I did. Hi Chris. Yeah, I think there's like an option you can put if this is for kids or not, but I think I put no. But I don't know. Let's hope this doesn't interrupt. I mean, I have my phone here for now, so if anyone texts me, I'll just keep an eye on it. Just gonna wait maybe about a minute more, and then I'll just get started. Okay, I'm gonna turn off Facebook so that doesn't go off. But yeah, basically, if you have a mat, that's great. If not, just towel, carpet, or a floor is fine too. There's quite a mix of people coming in today. Also, it's my first time ever doing a live stream, so if it sucks, just please let me know after. But it's going to be quite of a basic kind of simple stretching, flow type stuff. Nothing too complicated. And again, you can always go at your own pace. In worst case, always just kind of lie there and just breathe, which is nice. And I think especially for kind of being inside all day and quarantine stuff, it's nice to just kind of as well do a little bit of twisting and stuff. And yeah, after, if you guys just let me know kind of what I can do better, if the audio is okay, if you'd want to do more challenging stuff or kind of keep it as is or do a bit more easier stuff. But again, I'm keeping it quite simple, and I'll also always give modifications. And yeah, and also let me know if my explanations are okay, because sometimes in my head, how I think stuff is might not be how it is in reality. Okay, they're about 5. Okay, it's 12:35 here, so I guess I'll get started. There's about 6 people on right now, so well, I guess partners as well. But yeah, and when other people start logging on, we'll keep going. But yeah, okay, so I guess we're gonna start at the back of our mats in for beginners in child pose, so your feet kind of at the back of the mat, your toes touching, and your knees further apart, and then just leaning your chest forward, coming into the mat. It's kind of to stretch out the lower back especially. If you want, you can also tighten your fingers and kind of pull your body forward as well. That helps a little bit to stretch, and just breathing in and out. We count to 3, inhaling, and in a count of 4, exhaling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 2 more times by yourself. Nice. Planting the palms now and slowly shifting your body up onto hands and knees into a tabletop position. In tabletop, have your hips slightly over your knees and your shoulders slightly over the fingers in front of you. Gripping into the mat with all of your fingers and pushing yourself away from the floor. And in this case, we want as well the toes kind of as well grounded. And slowly just shifting up and down. Do a little bit of circular rotation. Kind of grounding yourselves into the body, and into the mat, and into the general kind of vibe. Your back is straight as well, and your core is tense. So for most of the practice, and just generally throughout the day, and switch directions, you always want to have your core tight. So a way to know that your core is engaged is by just keep saying the mat, is by coughing. So just not too loud because Corona, you don't think we haven't. I don't know if that joke was appropriate. And the slight tension that you feel at the end of the cough, that's your core being engaged. So that's the feeling that we want to have essentially throughout the entire practice, and that helps with balance and generally kind of life stability. So keep kind of descending. Now turn your wrists so your fingers are pointing towards your knees. So they're now extended. And now kind of move around in circular rotation as well. A little up and down as well, kind of going at your own pace, in your own direction. That as well stretches out a little bit the wrists and inside of the arms. Nice. Fingers pointing back to the front of the mat. Inhaling, we're going to do some cat and cows for people who are new to yoga. This means extending your back and your spine kind of into a inward motion and tightening your core. So you form a little bit of a cave with your back and looking down at your knees. And on the exhale, you go down into cow. And you essentially push your butt backwards, look slightly upwards. Not too far to straighten the neck, just slightly upwards. Pushing down into the floor and opening up the chest. So you kind of flow from a cat to a cow. Also try engaging the glutes a little bit in this as well. Yeah, this is just a nice little inhaling and exhaling exercise. It starts warming up the body. Also play around with it a little bit and kind of just generally twist the whole body to one side, opposite side. My dad just joined on the side as well, so we have some people here in person also doing yoga. In and out. Nice. Now slightly move the knees backwards. On the hands slightly as well in front of you. Again, kind of shifting back and forth a little bit. So we're going to come back down to 12 toes at the beginning, and then grounding your spine. Top of the mat. Pushing into the floor and kind of lifting up. You can have your feet either kind of in this position stacked or also extend them along the mat. And look upwards. And then again, similar to the cat-cow that we're doing, rounding back. Forward always with the breath as well. So exhale, you extend into, this is called cobra. And inhale, you come back into child's pose. As you're running back, again, tighten the core to push you back. Maybe now kind of shift to the left side. You come up again to kind of twirl, and then come down on the right. So you're kind of forming a circle as you're doing this movement. Switch sides. Nice. Holding it now. Cobra, just looking upwards. Never too much. You never, a lot of the time, sometimes kind of just hoist your neck backwards. Do this slightly look up and mainly push yourself out of the floor. So you feel the stretch along here in the lower back. Getting into all those muscles that we're lying over all day. Nice. And now coming back into a tabletop position with your knees under your hips and slightly in front of your hips and your shoulders slightly over your elbows. In any kind of position that we have our hands or our palms gripping down into the floor. Never put all of the pressure into the wrist. Always grip the floor and push yourself out of it so that your fingers are holding the mat and pushing you off. If you feel any wrist pain as well, you can always come to form a fist and hold yourself up like that as well. Especially people who are starting out, that's very helpful. And try to have your index finger pointing forward. So right now, that's important because we're going to be doing it with balance and stability, strength stuff. So now, lifting, grounding the right hand to the floor, pushing yourself out. Make sure that your core is engaged and extend your left hand in front of you. Breathe in and exhale, bring it back down. Switch arms, breathe in, extend, try and keep the hips square forward and the shoulders square forward. And bring it down. So we're going to do this now 3 times on each arm. Inhale, extend, reach, really reach, the core engaged, and bring it down. Inhale, opposite arm, and bring it down. 2 more times. Nice. Come off the wrist for a second and just shake them out to take some of the pressure off of it. Feel like you're getting a little bounce down. Get the body kind of jiggly and warmed up. Jiggy is a very weird word. Reflect on that later. Sorry. Now we're going to challenge yourselves a little bit more. You can keep doing the outward hand motion, or you can also do this. So grounding the left knee into the floor now. The right hand into the floor, push yourself out. The left hand alongside your ear, looks like in front of you. And now lift the right foot behind you. Tightening the core to keep the balance. Your hips are square. You don't want to be shifting kind of to one side. You want to keep it right there. You don't have to lift your leg up super high. That should be about kind of at a very comfortable square position. And now bringing your elbow to your knee, tensing your core. On the exhale, and on the inhale, extend. We're doing 5 of these in total. So right now we're on 4th. Take to inhale and exhale deeply. Okay, 2 more times. Remember always to tense the glutes at the end. Last one. Release, you can. Again, if you want, maybe come up and shake out your wrists a little bit. Swing them around. So you hear that noise of you just washed your hands and now there's no towel to dry them. And then come back to the floor. All right, we're going to switch now. So bring the weight, the balance, and the strength to the left leg, knee, and the left. The right arm, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, yeah. So it's side to side. My memory's not doing great here. Okay. Left hand extends alongside the ear. The opposite leg, so the right one behind you, looking forward. And on the exhale, bringing it into the chest, knee to elbow, and the core engaged. Extend, taking the glutes a little bit, looks like in front of you. And on the breath out, knee to elbow. 3 more times, going at your own pace. Remember, the core is engaged. Good core, you can always do more. I don't know why I'm sounding like a motivational, cheesy speaker, but sometimes these actually motivate us because the core is engaged, it takes off the pressure of your back, and generally lets you live a better life. So you're going to come off, shake it out again. Maybe as well, kind of twisting from side to side a little bit. Rolling your head to one side. Opposite side. Nice. Now come back onto the floor. Put your hands slightly in front of you. And your feet slightly behind you. Knees still bent. Feet planted into the floor. Slowly shift the body back. Bring the weight onto the heels and move back into downward facing dog. With this, you can have your knees slightly bent if you come back to the floor. You can extend your feet all the way to the floor and have your heel touch. That's fantastic, but not necessarily. And with your hands, again, with the fingers grasping the floor, use them to push you back. So your back should be straight. And pedal back the feet a little bit. So now release some of the pressure and just sink into your first downward facing dog. Nisha's passed out behind the laptop, so sadly can't demonstrate for us right now, but I've definitely seen her do this pose. Also on top of me, because it's in the morning sometimes. But I'm still dead and haven't had coffee, she jumps on me. Should probably explain that Nisha's my dog. I feel like that would be better. Nice, okay. Now just hold the pose. Moving in and out. And look slightly in front of you. You can either walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. I'm gonna walk. And the first time. And now you're just hanging in a forward facing fold. So you can kind of have your knees slightly bent as well if you're still working on your flexibility, or extend them. And let your arms kind of just fall and dangle from side to side, or you can also kind of grasp your elbows, your head down, kind of just let yourself go into the pose, moving from side to side. Okay, bring the hands to the floor, bend your knees if needed to reach. Try to now bring the left hand to the center of the mat and extend the right knee. So the left leg is bent and your left hand is on the floor in the center, between the feet. Feet are only they're about shoulder distance apart. So now with your fingers tented or planted, depending on the flexibility level, take the right hand and twist your body now to the right, reaching up for the sky. Get a slight twist and stretch along your leg. And look up. And come back to center, the other hand hits the other one, maybe kind of as well, pedal the feet down with facing dog, just moving from side to side. Slightly bending knees, tightening the glutes, core engaged, and rolling yourself vertebra up into a standing posture. Rolling the shoulders back. Engaging the elbows. Letting whole hand. I'm starting to see the sweat stains appear on my armpits. Nice. And now bring it forward with the arms fully extended. Now bend your elbows, so it's just your elbows, shoulders coming forward. And now just shoulders forward. Bringing your feet together, slightly bending down, and then reach up as we extend. We're trying to reach really for the sky or the ceiling, or in my case, the fan. The helicopter fan thing. Got the name for it in English. If you can, still looking upwards. If you can, come onto your toes. As well, grasping into the mat, or the towel, or the floor. Feeling your calf muscles, engage as you lift, and just keep lifting. Maintaining your balance and tightening your core. And then slowly coming back down with the heels. And releasing the arms alongside of you. So now, front toes still together, but slightly opening up the heels to the side. Start moving your hips and your butts backwards. So you come to a chair pose, which is sliding squatting motion. And this pose, always make sure you can still see your toes in front of you. You don't have to come down super easy. You can also just stay here. This is fine as well. You don't want to cause any damage to your knees. And my knees are pretty shit at the moment because they're still in recovery, so I can't do that much, so I'm a bit like an old person. It's good. So again, and your back is straight and your chest open, so roll your elbows back. Again, your glutes should be tense, your core should be tense. There's a lot going on. You can come down closer. All right, maybe come to the level where your hands can slide across the floor and reach out. Looking into the space slightly in front of you. Inhaling, reaching, and exhaling. Hold it. Next inhale, come back up, reach, and now diving yourself slightly, bending your knees back into the forward fold. And then walking out the feet a little bit, lifting each heel at a time. And now we're going to switch sides into the twist that we did a few moments ago. I messed up what side I was on, but you do it what feels right. So now I think it's now bending the right knee, bending the left knee and extending the right knee, bringing the right hand to the center of the mat. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, actually, no, my nose up, other way. So you can open up to the left side. Feel the twist and the stretch. Try to keep your hips square pointing down to the bottom of the mat, so it's really just your chest and your core there twisting. And look up. You can inhale as you twist a bit deeper. And an exhale. Coming back down to the center. Then just walking the feet out a little bit. Bending the knees. And extending them. Bending the knees. Extending them. Bending the knees. And extending them. So again, kind of grip really the mat with your toes as well. Bending the knees, you roll up. Reaching the hands up to the sky. You can on your heels, or you can also just stay planted. Bring the hands to the chest. Inhale back to the sky. And exhale back down. Hands to the floor. So we're now gonna go through a little bit of a warrior sequence. Bit of traditional yoga flow. So slightly bending the knees and stepping your left foot back. So we're going to go into warrior two. So for this, maybe bring your right foot slightly out to the right side. And your left foot is nice and planted. Your left toes are facing the front of the mat and the right toes are facing the front. Coming up, making sure that your hips, so for warrior one, your hips want to always be facing them forward. So it's very hip. Your core is tense, slightly bending the front knee. You need to maybe move the back foot now, shift it to about a 45-degree angle so that you can keep those hips nice forward and bend deeper. Again, you never want to overstring the bend. Don't put all the focus on bending forward. You want to keep the body back so your core, again, is tight and engaged. It's square, so really engage, and just slight bend. And reach up to the sky. We're going to bend it a bit deeper on the exhale and then move back on the inhale. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend down a little bit more. Inhale, kind of straighten a little bit. Reach up. And exhale, bend a bit deeper. And do a couple of these. You can go fast or you can go slow. Whatever feels good for your body today. Okay, next time you come into the deeper bend, we're now going to go into warrior two. So bring the right leg a bit more into the center of the mat. Now you're going to twist the back leg. So the back heel is parallel to the back of your mat, and your two heels are aligned, forming a 90-degree angle. So now, in warrior one, our hips are facing to the forward, not to the forward. In this case now, the hips are, in my case, facing you guys, so to the side of the mat. And you're as well as the core. And then you slightly extend the arms alongside of you, but you twist and look forward from the mat and bend a little deeper. So now, if you feel that on your inner thighs, the core as well is engaged. Your hands, your arms should always be active in this pose as well. Don't just kind of let them flop. Active, almost as if they're pulling away from each other. Any of you guys ever read up on German torture history? Putting people with 4 horses and pulling their arms and their limbs and their legs away from each other at the same time. Kind of imagine that's happening right now. But of course in a lovely yoga way. Now extending the leg, bending down deeply. This pose you can bend a little deeper. Back and bend. Extend. And on the exhale, bend. The inhale, extend. Not the extend. And the exhale, bend. 3 more times. Always looking forward. Okay. The last time down, hold it at the bottom. Slowly, your hips still square, shifting the forward, of the body forward, so reaching with the right hand forward. And then extending backwards into peaceful warrior. So letting your left hand either here on the top thigh, or extending all the way down to calf, just as long as it's not on the knee. Either up or below. And lifting the right hand overhead. And again, making sure your front foot is still bent and trying to look up onto your arm. Your breath and a tightened core helps maintain this pose. But if not, you really want to feel that stretch here along your right side. Take a deep breath in. Again, kind of extend a little bit more. And on the exhale, come back up to warrior 2. Now extend the front leg, shifting the hips now to the back, especially the left one. Reaching again forward, but this time coming with the full body forward into an extended side angle. So you can either have your hands on the mat with the fingers touching if you have a block or a book to hoist yourself up. If not, you can just have the hand here, chilling, resting on the calf. As you twist it, open up. Kind of giving the side a big, big hug. Deep inhale. And on the exhale, bend as well. Coming back to the warrior. Now shifting the back leg, you're twisting it so you come into a high lunge. This time your hips are facing back forward again. Always kind of ground. Always engaged, lifting the hands up, up to the hands, and now releasing, putting your 2 hands alongside your feet, and shifting up and down a little bit. Become aware a little bit of your hip. Now we're gonna transition. So for this, if you're a bit more intermediate or advanced and you want to go to traditional chaturanga, vinyasa kind of transition, go for it. If not, and you've never done yoga in your life, then shift. Just try and slowly shift the back leg back, so you're in a plank. So we're going to go first into, I'll first demonstrate the basic transition, so bringing your knees down. Now, shifting a little bit forward, so your shoulders come over your wrists, making sure your arms are engaged. So you slowly bend your elbows. Always slowly, 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 slowly. I know it hurts. Come down to the mat. So you're now the elbows facing forward down on the mat. Looking forward in front of you. So we have this with different options. You can either come and do a kind of upward facing dog, which is where you plant the feet, push yourself up, and really lift everything up and look up. You can also keep the knees down and do that. Or we can also try the alternative, which is everyone come back down to the mat. Clasping your hands behind your back. And then engaging the core as you bring your arms backwards and your chest try to lift it up. You can also try to lift up your legs behind you. If not, you can find it. Just lift, pulling back, slightly in front of you, and release back to the floor. And slightly just shift the hips from side to side. A bit of release there. Also on the knees, you can also maybe lift them up and swing them around. Nice little rocking motion. So I always imagine people writing letters, kind of just chilling on the floor. Okay. Now, in any way that you want, so either just kind of walking yourself back, or as well going from upward facing dog, come back into downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet a little bit. Taking 3 deep inhalations and exhalations now in a static downward facing dog. And just really pushing, grasping into the floor with the hands, pushing yourself back. Nice. Now either you can walk, you can step, or you can join me in jumping to the front of the mat. So there you sit, we bend the knees, look forward, and just jump, very lightly. So now you're in a forward-facing fold, like a pretzel. Bending the knees and rolling upwards, having the palms touch together at the top, reaching and bringing the hands down to the center of the chest, and releasing your hands alongside of you. You're lowering the shoulders a little back as well, just to kind of general little body wiggle and shake. Because never have to stay static. And that's the nice thing about yoga. So you can always go at your own pace, make up your own movements. Then you'll just start randomly doing them throughout the day. That's how you kind of just infuse it into life. So now we're gonna go back into that chair pose. Just honestly my least favorite pose at all, ever. I hate it. In some classes that I did when I was younger, they'd make you hold it for like 2 minutes and I would cry. So put your hands onto the floor, bringing it up again. Your butt is moving backwards, your hips moving backwards so you can see your toes. And your chest will still forward. And your hands alongside your ears or slightly in front of you or at your chest. Different levels. One deep breath in. Be sinking a little bit deeper into the pose. And exhale, extend the legs and coming back down into a forward-facing fold. Be walking again, a little bit. Keeping from side to side. Be walking the little side in and out. And then a circular motion. Nice. And lifting one heel and turning it. I'm hearing a lot of crickle crackle going on in mine. I have no idea if it's good or not. Okay. Nice. And your knees as you come up. Now we're going to switch over doing Warrior One and that sequence on the opposite side. I think it's now, the opposite way. So you grab your left foot into the ground, and you're bringing your right foot back. Yeah, because I'm not going to be facing this. Makes sense. The left foot's grounded. Always make sure all of your foot is grounded. Don't kind of try to bias, because therefore you have to be balanced. Lifting now the right leg up in front of you. You're transitioning into this pose in a different way. So your right leg is bent in front of you. You're engaging the core to kind of lift it. Hold it. Deep breath in. Keep holding it. Maybe lift it up a little higher. Squeeze your glutes. And slowly, as slowly as you can, sending it backwards. Lifting the left leg a little bit to the side. And the right leg a little bit as well, to the right. Right leg planted. Come back or forward if you need to, depending on if you have long or short legs. Right leg is in a 45-degree angle. Left leg is facing forward. Your hips forward, bend a little bit, core engaged. Up to the sky. Breathe. Inhale, come back a little bit. And on the exhale, bend. Inhale, extend slightly. Exhale, bend. 3 more times. Make sure your hips are always facing forward. Nice. Next one, hold it a little bit. Reach up a little bit, lean the body back, and twist the body into warrior two. So again, you have to shift the feet around a little bit, get into the pose, remember the back foot, so the right foot is now parallel to the mat. The front one is still facing forward, but your hips are now facing side of you. So you guys, and extend your arms. So your arms are active. So we're going to lift the arms a little up and down, making sure you're still bent. Now backwards a little bit, put up the chest a little bit. Little quick swirls backwards, go frontwards. You can do the kind of opposite twirling thing that they always make you do in PE class, which I was incredibly bad at because I hated PE. But that was also because they made us do the same things. Right? And now you're going to kind of extend and bend again, keeping the arms in your tension. Inhale, extend, on the exhale, bend. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Three more times. Remember, the core is always engaged. The arms too. All right, next time you come down, hold the bend. Slightly lean forward with the left hand. You're grabbing something in front of you. I try to imagine like an ice cream cone, or my dad's right there, so I can pretend high five him. And then shifting backwards into a reverse or peaceful warrior. Your hand either on your thigh or on your glove, just looking up onto your left hand. And then coming back up to warrior two. Shifting the back leg maybe a little bit forward if you need to. Extending the left leg. Reaching forward with your left hand. And coming out into a reverse side angle stretch. So you can either have, again, your hand on the floor, fingertips on your knee on the block, or just kind of have it hanging there as well. You don't have to be touching anything. That's more challenging, actually. Just have your hand there, and you're just using your core to lift you up. And look up. Really feel that stretch here. Alongside the back. And the twist that opens up your chest. And a deep inhalation. And a deep exhalation. My mispronunciation and voice cracking is honestly making me sound like a teenage boy right now, but that's okay. Come now, shifting your back leg, adjusting here and there, so you're now in a forward-facing high lunge. Your hips are now facing forward. Keeping the hands up, looking up, really stretching out the center. And bend more and bend more. Now bring the hands alongside your foot, and now just kind of shift up and down. Here now we're going to go into that transition, so you can now either do a traditional chaturanga, which is what I'm going to do, or you can do any other variation that I showed. So knees, chest, chin, or just coming down and then doing kind of the pushing back and coming onto your core motion. Whatever you're more suited to. So I'm going to go into chaturanga. So in a high plank, I shift slightly forward, so my elbows come back. And then in one strong motion, lower myself with the straight back to the floor, pushing myself out into an upward facing dog. And then slowly, I usually like kind of curving my body side to side, because that just feels a bit like a nice little side to side stretch. Come back into downward facing dog. Just breathing. Now walking your hands to your feet. So we're at the back of our mat. Move your feet slightly now wider than hips distance apart. Kind of shift maybe side to side a little bit with a straight back. Nice. Shift all the way. Feel the playful. Nice. So open up now even wider. Pushing your back down. Extending your knees. Pushing them outwards. Bring your hands to the chest. So now we're kind of in a seated squat. Your elbows are on each side, and that helps you kind of push your legs outwards a little bit to get a bit more of a stretch. That's also meant that you can also just come into the squat. You can also keep it up a little bit. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Shift side to side, and open up the chest. So if you're more intermediate and advanced, you can go to crow pose. If you have no idea what that means, then you don't have to do anything. You can just kind of stay here, maybe bounce up a little bit, always tensing the glutes and come up. Twisting. Bring one heel side to side. Okay, you're in the crow, come back to center. And one fluid motion. Glutes and tens try to lift up again. And roll the arms backwards. Interlacing the fingers at the back. Pulling down, looking up. And release. So everything in a bit of a shake. Now, we're just gonna I'm gonna be facing you guys. You guys can face me or not face me, if you prefer that. So now having your feet wide alongside of you, we're gonna first start out with the feet parallel to each other. You just maybe swing the arms a little bit, swing your whole body a little bit, kind of rolling back and forward, doing a bit like a hip hop dancer, and staying static. So again, now widen feet a bit into the plie stance, so the toes are facing outwards, pushing the butt back a little bit, and again, coming into kind of the wider legged stance. You need to bring the heels a little bit closer to that spine. Again, with your knees pushing into heels. So now this is fantastic stretch for the back too, which I really like doing. It's not, you can always just stay here or again adjust how you want, just go at your own pace, your own level. Now putting your hands on knees, pushing them out as you twist the left side down and look up. And switch. Always pushing again as you're switching. And that really opens up the inner thighs and the back. Of course, if this is unavailable to you, because either you haven't warmed up or if something yoga, you're not flexible, you can always just as well stay in the squatting motion and kind of just shift side to side. Or you can come up a little bit and just twist from side to side like this as well. Or come all the way up as well. So whoever is here with me, kind of in the downward twisting motion, come back to center and I'll just push the heels a little out and extend both the legs and bring them back to parallel. Now, everyone together, engaging the core. So remember the cough, feeling that tightness, shifting the body forward, really planting the heels, looking down in front of you and just coming into a forward kind of motion. Your hands in front of you, hoisting yourself up, pushing into the floor, and your tented fingers looking outwards in front of you so you feel the stretch along your back. Shifting up and down a little bit. Very odd position. Then moving the hands to the center, maybe extending your legs, bringing closer together, whatever. Continue to allow for yourself to forward, wide-legged forward fold. Inhaling and exhaling, coming closer to the ground. Your head does not need to touch the ground. You can also just hang up here. If you can, try to bring your head all the way to the floor. Coming back. Looking back in front of you. Walking your hands along to your right foot. Both your hands are not touching your right foot. Either having your left hand on the foot or more up on the lower calf muscle or quad. I feel like I'm getting all the names for human anatomy wrong, but moving as you guys can see. So here and there. Shifting a little bit and extending the right hand up to the sky. Maybe bringing the body a bit forward as well. So you get that nice chest extension. Similar to what we were doing earlier when we were at the front of the mats, but we're a feet were closer together. Now diving that hand back to center, bring both your hands to the center of your mat. Now shift your weight onto the left leg. Both hands touching the left leg. Now either putting the right hand on the foot, on the ground, or on your leg, whatever you need. Slightly bring the body forward and extend the left hand up, looking at your left hand. Inhale, bring up a little further, twisting. And exhale, everything back to center. Nice. So breathing now with your fingers, or just hold on to the lower legs. And just again, kind of release into forward fold. Using your fingers to pull you down. You can also have your knees bent with this. You don't have to, never force yourself into any pose. It's always more about breathing to seeing where you end up. Nice, shifting with it side to side. And rolling back up to the top. Nice. So, still at the center, in the middle of your mat. First, putting the balance onto your left foot. Just going to do a bit of balancing before we finish off soon. So balance on your left foot. Right foot is now on you, so you can either, we're going to do the, I'm going to show all the different levels as well. So you go wherever you feel. The nice thing is you guys are all either alone or with just one or two other people watching, so there isn't much competition, which often does happen, these things. So you can either have your left hand's right, you can either have your right foot here next to you on your foot. You can bring it here next to your quads. It's called quad, right? Okay, yeah, sorry. My dad doesn't know either. You can lift it up as well if you want, using your hand. Again, core's tight and breathing to keep the balance and keep it rooted. You can also bring it here. Your leg facing out. Or if you want to go even more advanced, so this is tree pose. If you want to even more advanced, you can also bring your foot up, grasping onto your toe with your two front fingers. Your left hand is on your left hip. You can just hold it here, or you can extend it in front of you. And on a breath out, bring it on the side of you, using your left hand as well as a balance. Every knee bent or also extended. Deep breath in whatever pose you are. If you're in any of the tree modifications, where your leg is planted on your other leg, just try and lift up higher and breathe. If you're with me in any of the variations now, the extended foot, bring it back to center, and then bring it back as well into the tree pose in any of the other variations. This does not make any sense to you whatsoever, then I'm really sorry. Okay. Hands up one more time. Everyone now bring your foot in front of you in a 90-degree angle. Really making sure as well that your toes are grasping the mat, not to put all of the attention onto the left side of the foot. Extending your foot. Lifting it higher, really tensing glutes, tensing the core, tensing the foot. And release it back to the ground. Shake it all out. Walking up and down, twisting kind of outwards to the side. Nice. Now back to center. Rolling shoulders back, opening up the chest. Again, breathing in, exhaling, tightening the core. And now to the other side. So effectively we only have two sides. So you're not some weird alien creature that has multiple legs and feet, or maybe you are, I don't know. Okay, so now you're in tree pose, either at the bottom, middle, or the top. Never on the knee, because that's how you injure the knee. Tighten the core, find your balance. Breathing in slowly. Inhale, feeling yourself lengthen. And exhale, making sure the chest is open as well. And you're pushing back the knee. So you can either as well stay in this pose, maybe just practice extending upwards or having hands by the palm, or and maybe you didn't do it on this side, but you want to try it on this side. You can now join me in the extended leg variation. With this, again, bring your leg into the 90-degree angle in front of you, grasping your toes with your two front fingers. Your right hand, is on your hips. Extending the leg. You don't have to extend it all the way. You can also have it slightly bent. I'm going to have mine bent just to show. And then bringing it to the side. Extend it as well, right to the bed. Really grounding into the floor and feeling your core allow for you to stretch up. And then in one fluid motion, come back to center. And bring the leg back into tree pose. Nice. Okay, now everyone together. Lift the leg into the 90-degree angle in front of you. Hands at the hips, maybe lean back a little bit. Extend the leg. Bring it up as high as you possibly can. If that's down here, that's fine as well. Or if you're hyper flexible, kick yourself in the face. You don't do that, but just as far as you can go. Hold it for a little bit longer. And extend. Releasing that. That was a little bit tough on my other knee, but like I said, one side's always better than the other. There's nothing wrong with that. So now I'm just going to open up the hips a little bit, kind of as well contour that work that we just did. So just lift the right leg and open up to the side, bring it down, shift to the other leg, and up to the sound, and twist around. So you can also kind of do this motion, making it as big of a movement as you want it. So you can keep it very big, or you can kind of go super strong, almost like swinging yourself. It's like a kicking motion. Now we're all going to come onto our toes, so lifting the heels. Reach, bend a little bit, reach, bend a little bit, bring the left leg out to the side. Center, you're always on hips. The other side, center, lift a little more, side, center, lift a little bit more, side, center, lift all together, really reaching upwards, and then bringing it all down. Roll, maybe letting the body kind of move from side to side. Shimmying the hips round and round. Thinking that you're at a reggaeton party. Opposite side, again, your core is engaged with this as well, which is kind of just nice little twisting motion. Nice. Turning your body now to face the front of your mat. Stepping forward. And now in any way that is comfortable to you, we're going to now come down to the bottom of the mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my feet grounded, pushing my butt back. I come down into a squatting motion, and then just letting myself fall. So shifting maybe down a little bit to give the legs a bit of room. For this as well, I always have my hands kind of behind me, and also have your fingers facing in front of the mat, also the back, and just twisting your legs a little side to side. Give your butt a little massage as well. Nice. Now feet grounded in front of you, the legs bent. Grounding your left hand into the floor, slightly behind your back to give yourself a little bit of a pop. There to get your back straight. Lifting the right hand up, your hand, and then twisting to the left side so your knee touches the outside elbow. And again, on the inhale, propping yourself up more with the left hand. And on the exhale, using your right hand to push yourself against your knees to come to this twist. You can look, if you can, look back out to the left. Just inhaling and exhaling. Always extending and twisting. Nice, come back to center. And now switch. So again, now your right hand behind you, planting the palm and pushing yourself, almost as if you're kind of using your back as well. Straight back, tense core, lifting the left hand, arm up to the sky, and twisting out to the right side. Your left elbow touches your right knee, and twist your body. Again, pushing yourself out of the mat. Inhale, and twisting on the exhale. For any type of stretching or inhale or exhale motion, breath is so important because you never want to force yourself into pose, because that's how you build muscles. So you feel the stretch, that's all you need to do, because then the oxygen release as you're breathing will allow for that to stretch out, and then you eventually do get into pose. And then next time you're going to feel it. Right? Come back to center. Maybe shift forward a little bit. I'm holding on to your underneath your knees. Shifting your body up, straight back, and just lift your knees, your legs off the floor. You can stay here, straight back. You can release your hands alongside of you in this boat pose. Extend the legs. The further you go back, the more challenging it is as well. So you want to really challenge yourself, you come all the way down and just hover. Or you can just chill out here. It's fine as well. Nice. More deep breath in. Extending the chest a little bit. Look up. And on the exhale, crossing your legs. And now putting your hands forward. Coming back into the tabletop position. So the hands grounded, the feet grounded. The neutral spine. We're going to go into one final twist before we do our final stretching and extended shavasana. Whoever doesn't know what that means, is essentially just kind of taking a little nap. So putting your right hand now on the center of the mat. Extending your left hand now open, so you open up the chest to the left. Core engaged, your knees are still facing square in front of you. So this, what we're about to do is called threading the needle. So extending your left leg, inhaling, exhaling, diving down, bringing the left hand now through the right, under the right armpit and shoulder, and bringing your left shoulder all the way to the floor, and your right hand overhead onto the top of the mat. Trying to keep your hips square. No idea if my hips are square enough. And then just twisting. Doing the stretch on your left shoulder and arm. You kind of look up a little as well, so you get a little bit of back stretch and twist in there. Your deep inhalation. And on the exhalation, come back to center. Again, kind of breathing everything out a little bit. What you need to do. Now switching. Left hand to the center of the mat, grounding it. Reaching the right hand now up. Waving. And diving it down now to the opposite side. So underneath your left armpit and shoulder, so that all of your shoulder can come down to the mat. And extending the left hand now over your head, the front of the mat, so you feel that stretch now, that slight twist. It's a great opener for the shoulders. On deep inhalation, and on the exhalation, coming back into the tabletop position. Bring your knees slightly closer to you, so you can sit back, kind of on your knees. Now just extending the legs in front of you. You're giving them one more kind of little, this side to side. Nice. You're gonna do quick butterfly stretch, so heels together, feet together, legs opening up to the side. Shifting forward and having your hands resting on your feet. You can have your feet very close together or a bit further apart. That kind of forms a diamond or something. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Holding onto your feet, either at the feet or all the way as well with your two peace fingers, grasping the front toes, and then leaning forward and straight back with an engaged core. Look slightly in front of you. Using your elbows to push your knees a bit further apart as you fold forward. Feel the stretch in your inner upper thighs. You don't have to come all the way down. You can also just try to keep reaching forward. If you look slightly in front of you, that's what you want to kind of, it's a frontwards motion. So you're looking forward, you're not looking down. Inhalation. On the exhalation, pull yourself a little deeper. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release. Extending your legs out in front of you. Giving you a little bit of shake, a little bit of swivel, a little bit of general floaty motion. Now very slowly, your feet are static, your back is straight. You do a bit of core work, just letting yourself slowly, as slow as you can, really slow, coming all the way down onto your back. You're shifting forward if you need to. Again, kind of shifting from side to side. We're going to do one last twist before we let go. So lifting the right leg, right knee into the chest, giving you a little bit of a squeeze with the two hands. Rocking from side to side. Now your left hand is on your right knee. As you pull it and push it essentially, the left side into a supine twist. So your leg as well is in a 90-degree angle while your left leg is extended. And look out to the opposite side. So look out to your right side where your right hand is well extended. And your left arm is pulling your right knee now to the floor. So you feel a nice twist in your center. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to center. Pulling more the chest. And releasing it. Opposite knee. Pull it into the chest. Swivel a little bit from side to side. Maybe swivel in circles. Feel a little bit of lower back release as well. And very slowly, taking your right hand now onto the left leg, the left knee, pulling it down to the right side, and extending your left hand alongside of you, looking at your left hand, twisting into the opposite direction. Just breathe. Inhale, and back to center. Maybe bringing both legs into the chest and just walking side to side. You know, a happy baby pose. You go into one of those too, which is when you grasp your two toes and just like a happy baby, pulling your feet down. Or again, you can just walk side to side as well, bring these back. And then release everything into the floor, into Shavasana. You just lie there. We're going to do a bit of breath work, breath meditation. So we're going to inhale on a count of 3, hold at the top for a count of 4, and then exhale on a count of 5. We're going to be inhaling through our nose and exhaling through the mouth very slowly. You really want to feel your belly and your whole chest engaged in this pose. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now do this now in your own pace. Now just let yourself breathe normally. And lie here for a little bit in stillness, letting your body sink into the floor. Very slowly, you can either stay here in Shavasana or start wiggling the toes a little bit, wiggling the hands, wiggling the whole feet, wiggling whatever needs a wiggle. You can interpret that however you want. Bringing your knees to the chest, running over to the left side into kind of a fetal position. Then bringing your right hand in front of you with the elbow bent, using it to push yourself up off the floor. Coming into now just a normal cross-legged seated position at the center of your mat with a straight back. Rolling the shoulders back a little bit. Head roll to the left. Head roll to the right. And grasping the two knees, maybe as well now. Twisting the whole body, the circular motion. You're using your knees kind of as a anchor. And just kind of moving side to side. Willow tree. Oh, I always love the metaphor uses in yoga. Now coming to the center. Taking one deep breath in as you lift your hands up in a prayer position. And exhale, bringing them down to the center. Your chest, slowly bowing your head. Doing a slight curve on the back. And then coming down just under the straight back and releasing for the day. Or if you want to do more as well. But yeah, so that was practice. If you want to completely zone me out and still kind of stay sleeping or meditating in Shavasana, go for it. If not, then yeah, you can do yourself and finish. But yeah, hope you guys like that. I've never done this virtually, so it was just kind of me speaking to myself and to my dad. I have no idea where Misha went right now because she was sleeping, but she vanished. I think she went inside, which she isn't supposed to do right now because she's releasing so much air. So my mom always has to kind of clean the inside so much. But yeah, I think she did go inside. But yeah, let me know what you guys liked, what you guys didn't like, if you guys would want me to do some more challenging stuff or keep it easier. And yeah, I mean, feedback in general. I didn't do it with music. I think in the other live recession, I didn't include the 2 links for 2 playlists I sometimes use, but I also have a hip hop playlist I sometimes use. I have Sunrise, just usually they're like self-crafted. But yeah, let me know. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing okay. Miss a lot of you. Actually, I miss all of you. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna end the stream now because yeah, bye.